Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. We're doing a little bit of a follow-up here at a Kurapia installation that we put in approximately 2 weeks ago. And just to give you an update on what's happening, and as you can probably see right here, we're having a good day. Things are happening really well here. We installed the Kurapia approximately 2 weeks ago. And this particular type of Kurapia came in sod pieces. You can get the Kurapia also in plugs, but we chose to use sod pieces and space the pieces out approximately 6 inches off center and let the Kurapia grow in. For those of you who do not know what Kurapia is, it's a utility ground cover that has been developed in Japan. It was developed mostly for weed suppression and also for low maintenance characteristics. You practically do not have to mow this ground cover. It does grow between 2 to 3 inches tall, and you can mow it if you choose to, but you don't really have to. It does flower. It flowers from April until November of the year. And as you can see here, I'm kind of following this bee as he goes along, but he's looking for flowerets such as like this one right here. It has a beautiful kind of a lavender type flower. And if you can notice here, this Kurapia is actually stretching out over top of the flagstone steps here. It's grown about, I would say, 2 to 3 inches in 1.5 to 2 weeks. As you can see here, the runners are very aggressive, see here, and so things are going really well as we put these slabs in here along the sidewalk or the step area. You can see all the different buds also is getting ready to flower, and also up in this area here you can see where the Kurapia is starting to stretch out and do its thing. Look at that, it's fantastic. This is great. We have some areas that took a beating from the standpoint of not having enough water, and it's dry. So you have areas like this where it's pretty dry, but you notice the Kurapia is still managing to come through, and it will eventually fill that area in. So even though there's dead plant material here, there's runners that are basically coming out that will basically fill in the gaps. And this is great because we have some areas over in another part of the property where the Kurapia took a big beating. But you can notice here, you see how those runners are going out? They're growing horizontally. They're not growing vertical, they're growing horizontally. And that's the best characteristic about this ground cover that I really love. Here's a section right here that's almost joined up with the other section. It's about 6 inches. So this has grown 6 inches in approximately 1 to 2 weeks. Great. We have a couple areas of some weeds. As you can see down here is where I was mentioning that the Kurapia, some sections that didn't get enough water and it basically died out. But you notice that even though some of the areas that died out, there's sections of Kurapia that is the understory root is taking off and it's going to fill right in. All this area up in here, as you can see, it's doing a great job. It's nice and thick. Over here where the shaded area is, you notice there's quite a bit more flowering happening over here on this side here. But it's coming around the corner and it's joining in. Very nice. And this is a nice cushion. I'm actually walking on this and it's really nice and soft. So it's a very good, durable ground cover. So that's your update here in Moore Park, Ventura County, California. Giving you an update on the Kurapia utility ground cover. A fantastic water-saving, drought-tolerant type ground cover that we're using on the slopes here. On this particular slope here and over there on that slope over that side over there, where it has a lot more damage from not having enough water, but it's coming through just like what you've seen down here. It's coming in very well. So stay tuned, we'll give you more updates. Ed Wallace, Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. Groundcover.com.